What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
Hella curious.
And Depraved.
And Depraved. I want to know what he did with the body.
Well, she's not dead yet.
Well, she's still a body.
True. So for those of you that don't know, Crypt is in the middle of dropping a
trilogy
3-track video
series. Trilogy.
Where he's kind of losing his
marbles.
I have a feeling he's going to end up unlifing the person that is in the trunk. I mean, we could say killing, but unlifing is just so much more fun. So
he's
yeah,
unsubscribing to her existence.
Making LOL rage quit. Anyways, so we absolutely loved the track "Us."
That was the first one. Yes.
If you have not seen that reaction, just go peep it.
It's seen his video to it. Go peep that
it
too.
As well. But I have absolutely loved the video. My favorite part of the last video, I'm not gonna lie, was when a girl was standing in the mirror, and you see Crypt.
He walked by, and she's just kind of like.
She's like, "Ooh, what was that?"
Right.
Very horror movie vibe-ish, and this is the Crypt I like. Crypt,
and I liked
we need more of this.
The red outfit, which is kind of reminiscent of Hannibal Lecter in the orange prison jumpsuit.
Right.
And his little glove, which Hannibal Lecter, Freddy Krueger, not quite sure, but still fun. And he was deadpan the whole time. He was just dragging her by the, and just his face was just
Right.
Normal day.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to react to this as if you have already seen it. If you have not seen it, please click the link in the description below. Go over, leave a like. If you have not subbed to Crypt, what is wrong with you? Sub to that man.
What are you even doing?
And then let him know we sent you.
Yeah.
Then come on back.
We'll be here.
Because we're going to break this down and pause it probably more than what most people like.
It is Breakdown Channel.
Yes.
That's what you're here for.
However, I am so excited for this.
I'm really excited.
So, ladies and gentlemen.
And the filming quality of the first one was fantastic. So he did say that this was a hard one for him to do based on the content. Like, not necessarily the music video, but the song itself. So,
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Crypt, Night in September. We're going to slash up and break it down. Let's get it.
And it is officially September now.
It is.
That's kind of nice play. Nice play.
It was not on purpose, I don't think.
Not from him.
Right. Okay.
I like this. Okay. This is how my mind works, guys. Adding in those vocals there with the kind of like creepy but almost calliope, like the circus kind of carousel music at the beginning, the anticipation building, but that guttural sound that's vocals makes me think of like evil Oompa Loompas.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna see how they're gonna fuck up the children next.
Ah.
Look what the fuck you done made me do. Now I got bloodstains in my trunk cause of you. Guess I can't trade it in for the truck that I want cause I sent a slut and stuck in the coop. You couldn't bleed on your baby, but now I'm shaking serious. You got hemophilia, who knew? I didn't, but no surprise there, just another secret. Just like all the guys that you told me you ain't sleep with now. Tell me about it, did it feel good? Was the sex astounding? Did you think about me at all? When his balls are deep in your ass, getting fucking pounded? Of course
not. I know this isn't supposed to be amusing, but his word choice and the way he's going at it, it's not period blood. I didn't know you were a hemophilic. Wow.
All right, Crypt.
I like the aggression.
Get her.
Done.
I'm depraved and I support this message.
Sex astounding, did you think about me at all? When his balls are deep in your ass, getting fucking pounded? Of course not. Another door closed, another slut who can't control the hormones. Why are you doing this? What did I do? Allow me to refresh your mind, boo. It was a cold fall night in 2017. September 17th down in Tennessee. I was laying in my bed, a garbage bag around my head, wishing I was dead, I could barely breathe. I spent the summer trying to bring you back to me. Turned away some different opportunities. Women trying to make me happy, but I pushed them back cause I knew that you were all I need. Put the bag over my head and I tied it tight. My vision started slipping, I was getting less light. I was finally forgetting the misery and the fights. Then my mind started taking me through all of my life. Flashback 3 years ago, I was in my college dorm, flipping through Instagram, looking for another soul. Then I came across you and followed you. A minute later, you followed me back, and I knew it was time to make a move. So I messaged you. Here's my number. You can text me if you want to. Trying to play cool, but I was nervous. I've been curved by girls who were less pretty than you. But then I got a text, and then we made some plans to go on a double date with some friends that weekend. We watched a movie. We sat in the back the whole time. We made out, then laid down on my side of the car. And your shirt came off, and then you cried real hard. But how you left it, was big, and your right one was small. I said I didn't care. I knew it did.
Oh,
Why?
first time getting some and you're comparing the size of your own boobs?
Well, no. So why is it? Because he's talking about she was complaining because one of her boobs was bigger than the other.
Yeah.
Is that not normal? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's normal.
It is normal.
So why do women freak out about it?
Well, I mean, it's the societal pressure for aesthetic perfection is what it is. But
I mean, as a guy, one of my balls hang lower than the other. You don't see me
I mean,
tripping
it's
out.
natural. So, I mean, but you look at all the women that have been portrayed on magazines, it's getting slightly better. But a lot of them are synthetic or they're airbrushed. So it looks symmetrically perfect. And then you get this idea in your head that that's what, but guys, that's just how it is. I got one that's slightly bigger than the other. I mean,
I promise you, I don't notice.
when the shirt comes off, most guys don't. Just
True.
word of advice to the ladies. And also, like I was saying, your first time, man. First time. Probably not the time to discuss it, really.
Right.
Yeah.
Some friends that weekend, we watched a movie. We sat in the back the whole time. We made out, then laid down on my side of the car. And your shirt came off, and then you cried real hard. But how you left it, was big, and your right one was small. I said I didn't care. I knew it then and there. This was a mistake. What didn't happen? It was in the air. I've known this girl for an hour, and now her chest is bare. This is something I never normally do, I swear. We need to take it slow. I really like you, and I'm scared. But then you crawled up in my bed with no underwear. I should have known that it wouldn't last when I was in your ass before I met your dad. And man, the shit is sad. It's a fact. You went 4 months without the use of a fucking Tampax. Man, that shit was scary. Even though I knew I never nutted in you, but you tell me. I think I'm pregnant, no, I know I'm pregnant. I'm getting more than sickness and my belly stretching. But it turned out your hormones are fucked up. You somehow thought that I would leave you stuck. That's when you told me Daniel would never do this. Plenty of times we thought I was having his kid, but his jizz was my clit and hit my tits and lips. Man, I still get pissed when I think about it. Bitch, even back then you were speaking about him, but I paid no attention to what was allowed in. Wow, the signs were there the whole time, but fake love can make your eyes so blind. I thought what we had would last a lifetime, but your ass lied, so now you gotta die. What if I treated you like you treated me? Went through your phone every single motherfucking opportunity. Don't you come into with me? You're the one that didn't trust me. Thought it was fucking every other thought in the sea. Wait a second, don't let me.
Oh, every other thought in the sea. Okay, first of all, quit going through people's phones, y'all.
If there's no trust in a relationship, there's no real relationship.
Yeah, and honestly, if you feel like you have to, you're in the wrong relationship anyway.
Right.
I mean, again, it's that trust thing, but either you need to work on yourself because you do have trust issues, period, and the other person is not screwing you over, or all the bells are ringing and the person is screwing you over and there's no reason to go through the phone if that's how you feel.
Right.
And quit with the pregnancy scam. I mean, just quit it. Like, that is not how to keep a man and make it healthy.
No.
Because eventually they're going to find out, y'all. Like, you know, when you're supposed to get bigger and produce a child. Like, so, honestly, the life expectancy of that lie is less than 9 months. That's not how you keep a man.
No.
You know, so...
Just fetus.
Right? That's a double. But yeah, it's honestly, these are all of the classic signs of like a horrible relationship.
Toxic.
And I don't necessarily agree with the whole, like, I knew it wasn't going to work out when I was in you before I met your dad. Because some of us live far away from our parents or don't have a great relationship with them. We definitely start relationships before the whole meet the fam type thing. But
Right.
if you are close with them, I can understand what he's saying.
Your ass lied, so now you gotta die. What if I treated you like you treated me? Went through your phone every single motherfucking opportunity. Don't you come into with me? You're the one that didn't trust me. Thought it was fucking every other thought in the sea. Wait a second, don't let me get ahead of the story. That was the first 6 months. We got plenty more of it to go see. Where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. Another year ago when I tried to commit suicide. So my life still flashing before my eyes. The memory of our first fight has just went by. Then I remember that next September you drove and now we're to go see a guy who just happened to be an ex-boyfriend. The one he cheated on me with, but back then it was just an old friend. Whoa man, I get really pissed and so did you. But you got mad at me cause I got mad at you. What the fuck was I supposed to do? Be okay? Alright babe, you can go and hang out with the no flame. You're an hour away and nobody knows that you're there. I'm sure you're going to talk about how you dyed your hair. Now here we are.
I'm sure you're talking about how you dyed your hair. Oh, just stop. Don't.
This is something, again, I struggle with internally. Because, on one hand, I can fully understand, like, not thinking it's cool to be hanging out with your ex.
Right.
100%. But on the other hand, there are some people in some situations where the breakup, or divorce for that matter,
was amicable.
And they could still remain friends.
And they do remain friends, which is rare and astounding. And sometimes it's necessary evil in terms of you do have children together. But in order to make it comfortable for your now, the partner that you have now, I honestly have always thought that if you're introducing someone to an ex of yours, they should be introduced in person.
Right.
Like the first time that you're going to go hang out with them for whatever reason, pick up your kids, discuss your kids, because they're just a friend. The first time, take your new person so that they see how you hang out and they're comfortable with the situation. They realize there's no flirting, no old flames stirring. He was saying you're an hour away and nobody knows you're there. Why are you doing that?
Right.
Take a girlfriend, make it a group thing. There's so many ways to make it so that the person that you're with knows that they can trust you. And that they can trust the other person to not still be, like, holding on. I'm not one of the people that really has any exes I would like to hang out with, honestly.
Me either. We're kind of forced into living.
Well,
but
you have children. But, yeah. I still don't want to hang out. Neither do you.
You're an hour away and nobody knows that you're there. I'm sure you're going to talk about how you dyed your hair. Now here we are, 6 months later, and the same thing happened to me. An ex-girlfriend hits me up to hang out. You see that I told her no, but still accused me of cheating, even though I have the receipts. And now it's the peak of this bullshit, cause you got pissed at me for weeks, thinking I was underneath some seats with someone else, but bitch, that's what you were doing. Can't you see what the fuck you done? You turned an innocent man into...
And that is something to keep an eye on in a relationship, guys. Guilt will push people to look for the same thing they're doing in you.
Oh, people will blame the other person for habits that they have. And I'm not just talking about guilt or cheating or whatever, but, misery loves company. You try and drag the person in. If you are cheating, it's a big thing, though. If you're cheating, you often claim the other person is.
Right.
Either to defer the attention to the other person, or because you can't imagine somebody who wouldn't cheat, because that's all you do. It's horrible cycle. Work on yourselves, people. Be happy with yourselves. Be good, decent people before you get into a relationship.
Agreed.
Was underneath some seats with someone else, but bitch, that's what you were doing. Can't you see what the fuck you done? You turned an innocent man into a guilty one. I never wanted it to be like this. I loved you, but you made it to the point where I can't even trust you. It's kind of funny that you waited till I graduated college to tell me that you no longer want to be with me. But that was just for the moment. You just wanted a break so you could try another dude and fucking keep me on strings. And that's exactly what happened. Need to remind you of the trip to Orlando when you found out we lied to you. Then you tried to get back with me, but it felt weird because you know that you were a liar too. I can read it on your face. Things were different. We no longer had faith, and you just seemed too distant. And I didn't change a bit. It was all you, but you acted like it was me, and it would fall through. Even though that summer I went to a jeweler and I picked out a brand new ring. I had asked your dad if I could marry you, and he said that it was the best thing. But on May 15th, we sat down at the back of the house on the porch swing, and you told me that you wanted a break, and it was all you, and it wasn't me. And I broke down and had to leave your house, and your mom asked her what had happened to me.
I fucking hate the phrase, it's not you, it's me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's been overplayed because occasionally it's true. But honestly, it's more of a like, we're just not working out. Right. From my perspective.
It's... I feel like it's not you, it's me is always used... I get it. It's used in a way to try and soften the blow.
Right. It's to let them down softly.
But it doesn't work like that.
No. Stop using it. Again, and it's because it's been mostly overplayed and it's not 100% accurate when you're saying it anyway.
Right.
So, think of some other way to say it. But the sad part is in all of this, like, the dad was all for the marriage. The mom even contacted him to see what had happened. I mean, he was ready to propose, and she's like, I need a break. And he's like, I'm going to break you.
I got a break for you.
Yeah.
Simpler compound.
We sat down at the back of the house on the...
Huh?
I said that's a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Porch swing, and you told me that you wanted a break, and it was all you, and it wasn't me. And I broke down and had to leave your house, and your mom asked her what had happened to me, but you lied to her and said I broke up with you, but we both know that you broke up with me. Cause you wanted to be an angel on the rise and didn't want them to see that their baby girl lied, but their baby girl lied with another man while she was dating me, and I don't understand how you can sleep at night. How the fuck can you keep any sort of peace of mind? How the fuck can you think what you did to me was even sort of justified? You fucking cheated, and you broke my trust for the past 2 years. I've been so fucked up. It affected my brain, it affected my strife, it affected my ways. I thought in my mind, it affected my days, it affected my nights, it affected every single aspect of my life. It affected my pain, it affected my strife, it affected my saying, not just on my time, man, fuck. You and I both already had both our kids' names picked out. You and I both already had our homes and our whole lives planned out, but I got kicked out. The last thing that my grandma told me before she closed her eyes for eternity, she was sad that she never got to meet my kids. That was 6 months ago, and it burns in me because of you. I can never give it that. I wasted 3 years of my life and I can get it back. So flashback to the back over my eyes. I just sent you a text asking why you don't want to be with me. Don't you lie, so you called me and I heard you cry. You said you had to tell me something that you never wanted to, but you just couldn't deal with the lies. So I took the bag off my head and I drove to meet you at the church gate, and you got in the passenger seat again, just like you did on our first date. But this time, you were crying, cause you spit the whole summer line, and you led me to believe that I had a chance to save our love from dying. That's when you told me that you cheated, slept with your ex and kept them under wraps just so I wouldn't see it. Told me that I couldn't treat you any better, but felt like my love for you had depleted. And that's when you picked up the phone, and you called Daniel to confide. You felt like you were all alone on the cold September night. Then you left my heart torn and so broke, and you drove off into the night. And that's when I went on home to put a bullet between my eyes. But before I do that, I had to get you, and that's why we're here now. I had to tell the story of how you fucked my life up, but now there's a big crowd. You ain't give me memories, you give me scars, a low self-esteem and a broken heart. I know you're scared, but just remember, you caused this that night in September. Ah!
Okay, now I'm super curious about how the
fuck do you
third
go
one
on from
happened.
this?
Well, I heard a heartbeat. But, I mean, does that mean he failed at suicide?
Yes.
All right, I need to see the zombie crypt.
Or ghost crypt.
That would be fun.
Right? And he could rap in a crypt as a ghost.
Hey. We could come up with a whole scheme for you. I'm sure you've already got it filmed, but
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
He filmed all 3 of them at once. Yo, Crypt, homie.
That was amazing. And the beat selection.
First off, I am 100% sorry you had to go through that.
Completely.
I have been there. Honest. Been there. I didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, like he
Emotionally.
he
I've been
he
there.
gets the song. The music video is another story. That was
Well, it's, what's funny is growing up, and even as a young adult, I heard so many people that would listen to like Eminem's Kim.
Mhm.
And they would honestly be like, I don't understand how people can listen to that. I don't understand how you can write a song like that. And I'm like, you've never
'Cause
been
that's
in
how
a
you
bad
felt.
relationship.
right.
Do you know how many times I've been in a bad relationship and wanted to kill my significant other, but didn't because A, I'm
Right.
sane, barely,
Morals
and I have morals,
legality. Yeah.
and there's a legal issue.
Slight one. Honestly, I mean, I have poetry books full of venom. And I mean pure fucking venom for a significant other that's really fucked me over. I've never been the chick in this, but I've definitely been where he is. And I can now see why that was such a hard track for him to write and then to obviously relive doing the music videos.
Right.
But I think it's one, that's the thing. These songs are ones that they need to write. You need to be able to purge it. But also, so many of us have been there and relate to the message. And
Right.
it's us listening to it, at least for me, when I will put this on a playlist and, sing along to it or whatever, it helps kind of release some of the venom that's still lingering. I've let go of a lot of it. I'm not there anymore. I'm not that person anymore. And
Right.
I have nothing to do with the people's existence.
I just realized I've been sitting over here bobbing my head for like almost this entire time.
Yeah, we're still listening, hearing the beat. But, it still helps to purge that little excess that you always have
I
behind.
forgot.
Mountain Dew?
It's a Crypt video.
He's toasting you. I really liked the instrumentals in that, like the heavy piano at the beginning and that kind of the creepy music that normally plays at the beginning of like horror music or before a dramatic scene. It's kind of the cinematic build-up that started this whole thing. The beat was killer.
Right. Great song, Crypt. You did a hell of a job.
He always picks great words too.
Words.
Yeah. Your lyrical ability is amazing when it comes to writing.
Definitely. All right, guys. So with that being said, if you guys like the video, slash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below. What did you think of Crypt Night in September?
It was amazing.
Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a response. That's also a great place to drop your requests.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later. Peace.
Night.